Lisa was studying her last year at high school. Like most of her friends, she hadn't been able to decide what to study after that. She just knew she felt good when she could create something. So that's why art classes were nice. Math was alright too. One day the art classes had been moved to a computer room, and the teacher had invited a friend of his to tell about something. His name was Henry. Henry seemed like a really enthusiastic person, and Lisa wanted to pay attention. Henry came from some college. He asked, "Who can write computer programs?" Lisa couldn't, so she didn't raise her arm. Henry promised that after this class you all can, at least the basics. Henry asked them to browse to code.org and start coding. Wow! Lisa was impressed. She had never thought that writing cool-looking computer programs could be so simple. Henry had left a brochure of his college for everybody. Lisa decided to apply to Henry's college to study digital services. Many of her friends got excited as well. At the application interview for the college, Lisa was asked about her true passion. Lisa told about the idea she had thought with her friends last winter. She wanted to create a service where people could buy clothes directly from fashion blogs, just by clicking at the clothes. Her passion had been evident at the interview, and she got in. The next autumn came, and it was time to start her studies. Lisa was really nervous. Would she be good enough? Should she already know some programming? After the first week, it was time for Lisa's first course, My First Digital Service, 2 credits. Really? Could she implement a digital service already? Henry was teaching the course, and he told that no need to worry, he will show you what to do. Wow! Lisa was impressed. She thought she might build a nice little fashion application. Halfway down the course, the students swapped their application with someone else. So the original developer became a client to his own application, and started developing another. Especially the second half of the course was filled with vivid discussions about different solutions. Lisa had worked long to make the clothes move smoothly in her fashion application. Henry asked Lisa to demonstrate her solution to others. Lisa wanted to know more about programming. How could she implement a real fashion application, with some real programming language, and get it live for thousands of users? During the first year, Lisa took every possible programming course there was. She learned about the basics of programming, databases, algorithms, servers and Unix, web programming, and briefly about mobile and game programming. At the end of the year, Lisa was elected to Henry's study group with 20 other students from different classes. Henry's group appealed to Lisa because Henry was so inspiring, and because he knew about three-dimensional modeling that Lisa could use in her fashion application. At the beginning of the second year, Lisa was nearly as nervous as she had been the first year. She had just been informed that the semester would start with a week-long boot camp. At the camp, she would plan her studies for the whole year, together with Henry and other students. Lisa had no idea what to expect. At the camp, she found not only students from the Digital Services program, but also from programs like traveling, hospitality management, business economics and entrepreneurship. She had filled a short pre-questionnaire. Lisa had told she was interested in fashion, and that she knew some programming, and wanted to deepen her skills in web and mobile coding. Henry showed Lisa to a room with 8 other students. He briefed them that you all share the interest for fashion, but you have very different skills and plans for the future. While walking out, Henry added that during the first day they could plan what type of a fashion-related service they would like to create, and how each student would contribute. The business students had wild ideas about many fashion-related services, and Lisa also got excited about their ideas. They ended up choosing an idea where they would implement a new digital service for helping to dream about your new clothes before buying them. Together with other digital service students, Lisa would be responsible for the technical implementation. The business students would take care of marketing, and so on. Lisa presented her responsibilities in the fashion service for Henry. Together they estimated it to be worth 12 credits. In addition, they agreed that Lisa would assist Henry in 2 first-year courses, which would yield her additional 6 credits. They also agreed that Lisa would learn a completely new technology, and together with some students she had met at the camp, they would create a small game with Unity 3D. The game would be worth 16 credits. Henry recommended that Lisa would complete the first 5 lectures and assignments from MIT's game programming course online. By Christmas, Lisa had become friends with some fellow digital service students, and proposed that she could learn iPhone programming, and implement an app for one of their idea. Henry thought this was an excellent idea, and when he briefly looked into the complexity of iPhone programming, they agreed that this would be worth 15 credits. Henry gave a hint about a good iPhone programming course on the online university called Coursera, and they agreed that Lisa would complete that. In addition, Henry knew this company, Nokia Incorporated, which needed an iPhone application. If Lisa wanted to do that, she would get additional 12 credits, and also get paid for doing it. Starting the 3rd year, Henry suggested that they would arrange an iPhone programming course together with Henry and another student. There was a real need for a course like that. As an assistant teacher, Lisa would get 12 credits. Henry promised to find a sponsor company, which would also provide ready-made learning material. Henry also gave a hint about a colleague, and some students, giving a course about cloud services. That might interest Lisa. She could widen her experience. In addition, Lisa wanted to continue doing the game with Unity 3D. That would be worth 15 credits. What about Henry? Let's see what he is actually doing for his work. 25% of his work consists of teaching. 25% of his work is giving personal guidance for the students. "25% is creating and maintaining relationships with businesses in the digital industry. And 25% is reserved for personal development." Henry's college can use him as a great facilitator and coach when helping businesses in their digitalization challenges. This is a great additional income model for the college. Henry is also in charge of a project for creating a massive, open online course. It's implemented together with 250 students. This will help the college to obtain new visibility. Let's wrap up by seeing what eventually happened to Lisa. After 3.5 years, she left the school as an active problem solver, and as an employee who takes responsibility, and most importantly knows how to develop herself further. She also has a strong know-how of several modern technologies. This helped her get a job immediately. You could say that Lisa is a real professional in developing herself, and in self-knowledge. She has excellent capabilities for founding her own business. Lisa and Henry have remained actively in contact. They meet at least once a year, when Henry hosts an alumni event for his former students.